Some of the most terrifying encounters aren't seen in person, but caught silently by security cameras. In this video, we'll show you 10 chilling moments captured on CCTV, from strange creatures to real crimes, ranked from eerie to absolutely horrifying. Number 10. A chair moves in the middle of an empty theater, and no one was there to push it. This eerie footage was captured late at night in a London theater. The room is completely empty, just rows of chairs and silence. But suddenly, one chair starts to slide backwards, slowly and deliberately, as if someone, or something, invisible was sitting on it. Security staff were baffled. There was no one else in the building, and no explanation for what triggered the movement. Paranormal investigators reviewed the clip and ruled out strings, air currents, or animals. Was it a glitch in reality? A poltergeist making itself known? One thing is certain, this isn't the kind of scene you'd expect from a motionless theater. Yet, the camera doesn't lie. Number 9. Captured on July 10, 2023, this CCTV footage shows something strange flying low over a residential garden in the UK. The object appears to glow intensely, part red, part blue, and moves erratically, almost as if it's writing something in the air. At times, it even seems to change shape. One frame shows it forming loops, another shows a distinct fiery trail, like molten light twisting through the dark. But here's the eerie part. It doesn't behave like a bug, a drone, or any known object. Despite online speculation, no one has come up with a definitive explanation. The homeowner was left shaken, and after watching this footage, you might be too. Number 8. A shadowy figure walks just a few feet away, and no one seems to notice. In this chilling daytime footage, a man is seen unloading items from the trunk of his white car. Everything seems normal, until you spot the background. Just a few meters behind him, a figure moves silently between the trees. The man doesn't react. He doesn't see it. And he later confirmed he was completely alone. There were no neighbors nearby, no one else on the property. The figure looks pale, slightly translucent, and walks with an eerie calm. Viewers have debated whether it was a ghost, a glitch, or something else entirely. But one thing is certain, it wasn't supposed to be there. Number 7. This footage, reportedly captured in Costa Rica, shows something walking down a quiet street. It's hard to describe. Part crustacean, part insect, and oddly human in shape. It walks slowly, eerily, with long legs that move in an unnatural rhythm. A dog spots it and starts barking frantically. But the creature doesn't even flinch. It doesn't stop. It just keeps walking like nothing else exists. Like it's been here before, and it knows the way. Locals couldn't identify the species. Some thought it was a hoax, others say it's something much older, and far more disturbing. Number 6. This CCTV footage captures a figure moving low to the ground, on all fours. At first glance, you might think it's an animal, but a closer look reveals something far more disturbing. The limbs are too long, the head too upright, and the movement is jerky, almost like it's mimicking a human, badly. In another angle, the same figure can be seen standing, peeking from behind an alley, before dropping back down and crawling away at an unnatural speed. The way it shifts from upright to crawling is downright unsettling. Some say it's a person with a condition, Others believe it's something not human at all. Whatever it is, no one has come forward to explain it. And that silence might be the scariest part. So far, we've seen chairs moving on their own, glowing trails floating through gardens, and eerie figures walking, or crawling, where no one should be. But what comes next? These final 5 are darker, more intense, and some of them might just be real. Number 5, a man reaches for a drink and suddenly collapses like he's being taken over. This eerie CCTV footage, recorded in 2011, shows a man at a convenience store grabbing a drink from the fridge. But seconds later, something goes terribly wrong. His body stiffens, he starts twitching violently, and then falls to the ground, convulsing uncontrollably. One frame shows him pointing at something, as if warning others not to approach. But what's truly disturbing is what appears in the reflection. If you look closely, it seems like a dark figure or mist exits his body and flashes across the fridge door, just before he collapses. Nearby, shelves begin to shake, and products fall to the floor with no one touching them. Was this a medical emergency, or did something unexplainable take control of him? Number 4. A small creature darts across the yard and terrifies an elderly woman. This security footage was captured in what looks like a peaceful backyard. A woman steps outside calmly, unaware that something is already there. Just seconds later, a strange glowing creature zips past the camera, moving too fast and too irregular to be an insect. At first, viewers thought it was a bug, but on closer inspection, its shape and movement don't match anything known. It looks almost ghostly, with limbs. One frame shows what appears to be a small, humanoid figure with wings, or something that mimics flight. The woman is visibly shaken, and the internet was just as confused. Is it an alien life form, a glitch, or something we're not meant to understand? Number 3. A heavy door swings open violently, and something skeletal steps out of the shadows. This chilling footage was recorded in 2003 at Hampton Court Palace in England, a historic site known for centuries of ghost stories. At first, the camera shows nothing unusual, but then a large wooden door flies open from the inside with tremendous force. Seconds later, a figure appears. It looks almost human, tall, draped in robes, but its face is pale and gaunt, like a skull. It steps into the doorway slowly, before vanishing into the darkness again. Security rushed to investigate, but found nothing and no signs of forced entry. This wasn't the first time staff reported strange events in that hallway, but it might be the first time the ghost looked back at the camera. Number 2. 2 ghostly figures walk side by side, moments before midnight. Captured on the very last second of the day, 11:59:56 p.m., this CCTV footage shows what appear to be 2 white glowing shapes slowly moving across a dark rural road. Their motion is synchronized, their heads slightly bowed, and their appearance almost human, but not quite. Some viewers say it looks like a mother and child. Others swear the forms are too distorted, like mist-given shape. But what's truly disturbing is how they both vanish just seconds later, fading into nothing, no footprints, no sound, and no way to identify who or what they were. We've seen shadows in the trees, glowing entities in backyards, and even ghostly pairs caught just before midnight. But nothing, and we mean nothing, compares to what was captured next. This isn't just eerie, it's disturbingly real. Number 1. A man in full SWAT gear walks through a church, but he's not a police officer. This chilling CCTV footage was taken inside a church in Texas during the early hours of the morning. A man dressed in black tactical armor, complete with helmet and the word police across his back, calmly walks through the empty halls. At first, it looks like a drill or routine patrol, but it wasn't. The man wasn't a cop, he was impersonating one. Minutes after this was recorded, a woman, a member of the church staff, entered the building and was brutally murdered. To this day, the killer hasn't been identified. No fingerprints, no clear motive, just this haunting footage of a fake officer walking with purpose, knowing exactly what he came to do.